Hello, this is Mel with 5 Star Services LLC. In this video, we're going to show you how you can test your oil pump. If you have a 787 motor, 717, 657X, 587 SeaDoo motor, 951, it really doesn't matter. This will apply to all the motors. Anyways, we have a Mikuni oil pump on this one. This is the stator off of a 787, and right here is a bleed screw. And when this is installed in the craft, this oil line right here will go up to a filter, and then the filter goes on to the tank. Normally, you'd leave your filter on here. You never really want to disconnect it right here, because without a doubt, as even this one is this is a damaged oil unit, but I'll still show you how to tell if it's pumping or not. This fitting right here, if you turn this fitting when you're trying to get this clamp off because it's really tight, it's always just best to disconnect it at the oil filter, leave that connected. If you do have to cut that clamp for some reason, best to get the oil pump completely removed off of the stator, take it over to a wheel grinder, and grind the edge of this right here until the clamp splits and pops. And that's the only safe way to get that off, because that fitting right there going into that housing will turn very easily on you. This oil pump, all these Mikuni oil pumps also have an alignment mark on them. And where it is it's right in the center of, hold on, I'll get something to point to that. It's right in the center. Let me move this cable. Damn thing. It's right there. It should be white paint on there if this thing wasn't all corroded or nothing, but there's two of them. There's a casing right there, and there's a line on it. Okay, there's also a line on this butterfly. It's right here. All right, all the butterflies are going to be in the same spot right there. And as you turn that around, when you connect the oil injection unit to the carburetor, or the butterfly, or however it's connected with a cable to anything, you adjust it by this cable, but not at this point right here, not at this nut. That nut right there is, if you ever have to remove that, you're going to have to put red Loctite back on that and put that on, and don't lose them when you take it apart. But anyways, that alignment mark needs to be just like that. There's two alignment marks, they need to match when it's adjusted at the carburetor or the throttle body. Alright, so this particular one we were going to remove it because we're going to test and see. I'm going to show you if you can tell if the pump actually pumps oil or not. Alright, so these two screws are already loose, so I'm just going to take them out. I'm going to pop this off the stator housing. Here's the other side of the stator. Okay, so we're just popping the pump off. Now we're going to connect this right here to a drill motor. And here's my drill motor. And I put it on the highest speed it has. And I'll close these jaws. This doesn't really fit in the jaw really good. So what I do is I just rotate this until it kind of slides in the side of it. And then I would need another person here because I'm holding this camera. But I would rotate the drill motor in reverse. And as fast as it'll go, and while I'm doing that, I will hold the butterfly, which is right here, which is going to naturally spring down. I'm going to turn it all the way up until it stops. And like I say, you're going to need two hands to do this. So I'm going to hold the butterfly at full open, and then I'm going to go full reverse on the drill motor. And my hose, I'm just going to put my hose or my filter, whatever's on the end of that, into an oil supply. Here's my oil here. In this case, I just I filled the tube with some oil, and I stuck a bolt in the end of it so that there's oil in the line, okay, going up to the pump. And then, I'd crank it over reverse, and then I'll be able to watch as the oil comes out of those tubes. And it comes out kind of like almost like an inchworm, like a half inch will move in one line and a half inch will move in the other line, and so forth. If you put a brand new set of lines on there, you'd be able to see it passing through real clear, real easy. And by doing that, if you've got oil pumping from both lines, and this is in the full open position, and it's pumping good oil out of both lines, you got a good pump. Okay, and I think you can understand how to do that now. Anyways, there's the butterfly. That's the butterfly. Take that off, and I'm going to turn it full this way. And so let me just see if I can set down this camera and connect this and see if I can get you guys to see what I'm doing here. All right? Connect this onto here. Run over the reverse. We're going to hold the butterfly all the way open, which is kind of a difficult thing to do. I'm going to get it anyways. There we go. Hold it all the way open and then run it in reverse. It's going to be kind of wobbly like that. Can you see that? Tighten it down a little bit on that. It's kind of wobbly. See the oil coming out of the end of it? I don't know if you can see that dripping or not. But this pump is actually pumping. And if I go a little slower, where you can hold one line at a time. If you got two people, it'd be the best. Check it. And you can tell if this pump is working or not. Alright? Anyways, thank you very much. Goodbye.